One of my favorite rhythms is sitting down with my common planner each week and turning to that fresh page, the one with no mistakes in it yet, as Anne Shirley would say, and taking time to reflect on the week past and look forward to the week ahead, recenter my priorities, take a moment to be creative, maybe with some new washi tape, and just take a moment to sit in the silence, sit in the peace of that pause between weeks. So today I wanted to share in that moment with you and invite you into this restful time, this 10, 15, 20 minutes that I take each week to set up my planner for the week ahead. And as you can see, I am using some new washi tape that I just got from the Washi Tape Shop that I am very excited about because, as you can see, it is absolutely stunning. And my favorite part about this washi, and so much of the washi you can get from the Washi Tape Shop, is the fact that it is pre-cut, which means all of these stickers that you are seeing on this sheet are actually stickers that you can peel off. They already have the Kiss Cut outline on them. And what I like to do is actually cut them apart into smaller strips, so that way they act essentially like sticker sheets. I am obsessed with this washi, and it has kind of been a mainstay for most of my weekly setups. Now, another mainstay of my weekly setups is a habit tracker, and more often than not, I am using my habit trackers that I created for myself and for my patrons over on Patreon. So these are printable stickers that you can access when you check out my digital shop over on Patreon. As you can see, there are so many stickers that are available. That is just even a small sample of everything that is on there. But one of the options is the habit tracker, and it's a collection of multiple different colors that you can print out, download the files, and use again and again for your own planning. And like I said, you can access them by purchasing them in the digital shop or by becoming a patron, and then you get access to all of the printables. Now, the week that I am setting up is the first week of July, which means I have been using this common planner for 6 months already now. And so I've really developed a system that I find works for me most weeks and that I tend to stick to. So the habit tracker is one element of that system, but another element is my weekly to-do list. And more recently, I've been dividing my to-do list into two different sections. One side is for my personal to-do list, and the other side is for my business to-do list. Everything essentially related to my YouTube channel or my Patreon and creating things for my abiding journal. And every time I create a to-do list, one of my favorite things to do that looks so aesthetically pleasing and also is very practical is color in every other line with one of my light Tombow markers. It just makes it much easier to see where your to-do list items line up with checking them off. And then on the left side, you'll notice that I divide that into two sections as well. This is the horizontal weeks set up in a common planner. So I like to divide each of the horizontal days into 2 vertical columns. On the left side is where I put my meal planning and my workouts and exercise routines for the day. And then on the right side is where I typically put events and a top priority to-do list for the day. And occasionally a little decoration like you can see with the Hello July and that beautiful floral border sticker that was part of the washi roll. I think that is always a fun way to really call out the start of a new month. For my headers, I love to use a Tombow Fudonusuki brush pen. That is by far my favorite pen for brush lettering, especially if you are a beginner. The hard nib pen, I think, is a great place to start when you're just getting into hand lettering. Another thing that I've been loving doing with my spreads, and it's so simple and tiny, is doing these little dumbbell illustrations, just a quick doodle to indicate when I am putting my exercises in. It's just a little simple to call out what it is that's going in that space. And then the final step is to add those few other little decorative elements in any of the blank spaces. So I have one of the great quotes stickers that comes as part of these washi rolls. And then in this little space at the bottom, every now and then I like to put a next week section where if there's just something that I want to remember to add to the to-do list next week, I can stick it there in that section. And that really is how I set up my week. And then it's just a matter of going in and actually filling out the habit tracker. I pretty much track the same habits every single week at this point. If you want to learn more about that, I would highly encourage you to watch my Common Planner wrap-up video that I did recently of the first 6 months of using this Common Planner. I do a full flip through of each of the different sections of my Common Planner, including the months and the back pages as well. So if you want to even deeper peek into how I use my Common Planner, I definitely recommend checking that out next. But before we finish this video, I do want to share with you some more washi tape because I have more new washi from the Washi Tape Shop, and they are so beautiful, and I just have to share them with you. So some of these rolls in here you'll have already seen, but I wanted to show you that I store my washi rolls in this box that I think I got from like the dollar store. But then how I actually store the sheets that I'm actively using is by using these clear binders. I get these little Ziploc style bags that you can fit into the binders, and then I take those sheets that I cut out from the roll because the same patterns repeat multiple times. So I will cut out one section of the pattern and use that, and then once it's used up, I can always cut out more. And here is a peek at some of the other new washis I got from the Washi Tape Shop. This is from their summer collection and is called Floral Finch, with the most beautiful birds and florals with foiling. The next washi I got is called Stamped Wings, and not only does it have these beautiful butterflies, but also some really stunning, very intricate illustrations like this book that you can see here. And then I also got some to add to my characters and landscapes collection. This first one is called London Fog, and as you can see is all about travel. Eventually I want to get to Europe and explore London, so this will come in handy for that. But in the meantime, I think it'll be fun to use some of these to use in my reading journal, since I do love reading some more British books. And then The next one that I got is called Wandering Horizon. And this one I knew I had to have for my travel journal. Just look at how stunning these landscapes are. They are literally beautiful paintings that you get to put into your journal and your planner. And that is what is so amazing about the Washi Tape Shop, is that they really do work with amazing artists. You can see on their website how they are having artists design each of these stickers that they then put in the format of a washi roll. But I continually am amazed by the quality, and the Washi Tape Shop is my new best friend. I love getting supplies from them, and as I said, it is so easy and functional to use when you get these binders as well. So if you're interested, definitely check out the Washi Tape Shop. As I said, they have amazing artist collaborations and are putting out new collections every single season. So you can always find something new, and I'm sure I will continue to share with you what I discover over on their shop here as well. And if you are interested in getting any washi for yourself, do be sure to use the discount code that I have for you in the description. It is My Abiding Journal 10. That is all I have for you today, friends. I hope that you enjoyed this peek into my pause between weeks and how I set up for a brand new week in my common planner. I hope that it gave you some inspiration and ideas for your own planning, or at the very least gave you a moment for pause and rest too. I am so glad that you are here and hope that you will continue to spend some time with me by checking out one of these videos next.